First of all, you need a strong analysis and a sense of a kind of strategic insight into what's going on in the local economy, in the market, and that capability to read the local economy, to understand the trends, the economic trends, and also the market trends. This is a set of skills that the team really needs to have. It needs to be able to understand business. The second set of capabilities relate to how you actually manage the intervention processes. And that is where this idea of adaptive management comes in. I mean, unlike perhaps a lot of maybe a bureaucratic institution like a government, we have to work more like a business. In other words, we have to be able to understand and learn very quickly about what's going well and what's not going well in our programs. And we have to be able to pivot and change direction when we see things are not working. We have to be able to switch our priorities quickly. And that whole kind of learning fast, failing fast, changing, innovating, you know, that kind of innovativeness and entrepreneurialism, again, is all wrapped up with this idea of adaptive management. And that's a critical capability that any team needs. They need to be good at reflecting on what's going on. They need to be good at learning from each other. They need to be open with each other. They need to trust each other so that failures and mistakes are not covered up, but are shared and learned from and built on. And that's a critical capability for a team to implement market systems development. And the third thing I would just say is, and it's related to those two, but it's about communication. Teams that implement this approach need to have very good internal communications, but they also need to be really good at communicating with businesses, with actors in the private sector. They need to be able to speak the language of business. They need to understand and be able to talk in the way that gives businesses confidence that they're part of the same world. And at the same time, you also need to be able to talk to donors and talk to the kind of the people who are funding this kind of work and reassure them and explain to them what you're doing and understand their needs. So you need that skill of being multilingual in a way, being able to navigate these different kinds of working environments, whether it's the private sector on one day and a donor meeting the next day, where people talk with a very different kind of language. And I think that those kind of communication skills are really critical.